Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create a services page using HTML and CSS. So this is what we're going to be creating. We have this title, services, a little horizontal line, this nice background right here, and 3 boxes with some icons and some text. So before we get started, if you are new here on this channel, I post new videos that will help you become a better web developer so that you can earn more money and live a better life. If you are interested in that, make sure to click the subscribe button right now and also click the bell notification icon and select all so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. With that being said, let's get started. By the way, I'm going to be providing a link in the description with the resources, meaning this background image. So go ahead and grab that and code along with me. Okay, I have an empty folder here on my desktop, and I opened it with my text editor, which in my case I am using Visual Studio Code. I'm going to create an index.html file, index.html, a style.css, and a folder called images. And I'm going to go here, grab this image and place it right here, and open this in the browser. I'm using Google Chrome. Now go to the index.html file. I'm going to give it a basic structure, and I'm going to change the title to services page. I'm going to link my style.css file, so link style.css. I'm going to need to go to fontawesome.com. By the way, you need to create an account and then go to kits, and you need to create a kit. I'm going to click here, and I'm going to copy this kit code, and I'm going to place it right here above my style.css. I'm going to text wrap it, and we should be good. So let me close this, and now let's start with the markup. So I'm going to create a section, give it an ID of services. Inside here, a div with a class of container. Inside the container, another div with a class of service boxes, services boxes. Okay, and in here, another div with a class of box. And inside the box, I'm going to create an h3 and say modern design. By the way, I forgot, just below the container put an h2 and say services. Okay, now below the h3, inside the div with a class of box, I'm going to create a div with a class of icon, and inside here I'm going to place an icon i.fas.fa paint brush, and another class fa-3x to make it a little bigger. Okay, below the div with a class of icon, put a paragraph, and let's say lorem 25. Okay, good. Now I'm gonna copy this div with a class of box 2 more times, so 1, 2. I'm gonna change this to efficient code and change the icon to fa-code. And for the third one, I'm going to change the title to, let's say, top hosting, and the icon to fa-home. And that should be it for the structure. As you can see, this is it. And now we need to style it nicely and make it look good. And for that we need to go to the style.css, but first of all I'm going to go to fonts.google.com and search for a railway. And I'm going to select the regular one and the bold one. Embed, import, copy this, go to the style.css and paste it. Okay, Let's start with some general styling. Select everything with the asterisk and remove margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. HTML, set the font size to 10 pixels. For the body, I'm gonna say font-family, railway, sans serif. And now let's style the container. So container, max width 1100 pixels, margin 0 auto, and padding 0 3 rem. As you can see, everything's looking good so far. Let's scroll a bit, and now I'm gonna start working on the services section. I'm gonna say hashtag services, give it a background of URL and images services background image .png. I'm gonna say background repeat, no repeat, background size, set it to cover, and give it a padding bottom of 5 rem. Okay, good. Now select the H2, so services H2, and give it a color of white, so FFF, font size 3.6 rem, font weight 400, text align center, and padding top 6 rem. Okay, good. Now let's put that small horizontal line. I'm gonna say services H2 column after, and I'm gonna say content, leave it empty, display block, margin 0 auto, margin top, set it to 1.5 rem, width, give it 50 pixels, background, give it an orange color, so FF9E44, and a height of 3 pixels. Okay, good. Now we need to take care of the actual boxes. I'm gonna say first services.container, height 100%. Okay, and now let's start. Services boxes, and give it a display of flex, and align items center, and height 100%. Okay, now I'm going to select each box, so services.servicesboxes.box. I'm going to give it a background of FFF, margin 0 to rem, border radius 10 pixels, flex 1, and give it a box shadow 0 pixels, 5 pixels, 10 pixels, and RGBA 0.25. Okay. Now I'm gonna say services dash boxes, box icon. By the way, here should be services dash boxes. There you go, now it's working properly. And for the icon, I'm gonna say display flex, justify content center. Okay, now it's in the center. Now I'm gonna work on the H3, so I'm gonna copy this and say H3, and I'm gonna say color FFF, background use 525252, text align center, padding 3 rem 2 rem, font size 2.4 rem, border top left radius 10 pixels. Copy this, change this to top right radius, and as you can see, so far so good. Now let's paste this again. So, and I'm gonna select the I element, and I'm gonna say text align center, margin top 1.5 rem, margin bottom 2.5 rem, color give it that orange color, so FF9E44, border 5 pixels solid and the same color, border radius 50%, padding 1.5 rem. Okay, and now we need to work on the P. Excuse me. So copy, paste this again, P. I'm gonna say color 333, font size 1.8 rem, padding 0.3 rem, text align, set it to center, line height, give it 3.5 rem, and margin bottom 4 rem, and that should do it. But let's push this down a bit. So change the padding bottom right here to 15 rem, and now it looks like it's working properly. So this is the design. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and share the video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.